Let's do this. Warp speed. You gotta be kidding me. Saturday morning before 8. To be honest with you, I live right here, and I did this every single morning to go to work, and I swear they did this intentionally. Like, you know, power. You know what? I can stop the traffic on this tunnel, which is the only way you can get out unless you go another 45 minutes to the other side. And guess what? My buddy's over at that one. Put up this windscreen because you can probably hear me a lot better. Hopefully this audio is going to come out, or I'm going to have to do voiceover. So today's video is labeled Vanilla. Wearing my white jacket, my white helmet. Unfortunately I do have a white pair of pants, but since the injury I gained weight and I can't fit into them. So, and the reason for vanilla is, why do we love what we love? From sports teams to flavors to recipes, and you know, everything goes back to what I believe is probably childhood. And vanilla is from a vanilla orchid, the flower. And as I was trying to do research for this video, vanilla has no nutritional value, but it does have 38 calories per tablespoon. It's worth it though. It's so good. So as far as nutritional, it has no nutritional value. And if this was a writing of mine, which you would absolutely not read in the first place, because I'm dyslexic and writing is not my my forte. In writing, the dictionary term is lacking distinction. As far as relationships go in vanilla, I read a study yesterday that stated that the reason why boys typically like vanilla is it most represents the sweetness of the mother's breast milk. So, and there's nothing vanilla that women like vanilla. It's so damn good. Oh, if you see me looking over, yeah, I wrote shit down because I don't remember shit. I wanted to go back to why also it's good for boys, because, and boys meaning men, during that study about boys and, you know, breast milk and vanilla, it states that it's an aphrodisiac for men. So ladies, bake something good with vanilla. And I guess that's why they also used to say, to get to a man, you got to go through his stomach. Alright, so the benefits of vanilla. Every single benefit started off with could. That's it, could do. Well, could is not a word that you would put into a study because there's doubt. So as far as benefits other than making babies, as I just mentioned before, that's it. So then I said to myself, Blake, if you didn't like vanilla, what was the other option? That's right, you had chocolate. Or if you grew up with the Napoleon, you possibly had strawberry. Chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, if you all remember that growing up. I hated that. I was the kid growing up that always wanted the plate to be separated from, you know, his peas, from his mashed potatoes, from his meal. I don't like mixing things because, you know, I like the peas, so I was going to eat the peas. Well, I loved mashed potatoes, so I wanted to just eat my mashed potatoes. You know, mix them together, it didn't add to the experience or the love of the food I was eating. So I always feel like we should have adult separators. I mean, I can eat burritos and stuff like that. That's a, you know, something that's cooked all together. And so to go back to the Napoleon, you had the vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Well, I hated that because you can never get a bowl of just vanilla. You're always going to get a little chocolate, and of course you're getting it during the summer, so it starts to melt, and that chocolate taste gets into your vanilla taste. Somehow I didn't mind strawberry occasionally getting into my vanilla. It must be just my dislike of, you know, chocolate. So I started to do research on chocolate, and you would think, since it's the opposite, you know, vanilla and chocolate, that it would be like an orchid, like a chocolate orchid. Well, it's not. It's a tree, seeds, that's cocoa. So one is a flower, one is a tree, how it's produced, or how it's growing. So I kind of stopped my journey there of going like, oh, okay, well, they're not the same like I was thinking in my brain, that you know, vanilla and chocolate were maybe from an orchid. But I mean, I guess they're both seeds, because it was a vanilla whatever pod that has a seed in there, and then it's, you know. So that's the reason for this video today, and that's why it's all about vanilla. Warp speed. Morning. Hopefully you had a nice ride in today, because I sure did. So I've already discussed vanilla is the reason for this video today, and creating it, I thought, hey, you know what? I have a perfect place to shoot it. It's a place that I haven't been for in almost 10 months, because I used to run here, as I mentioned prior. Maybe, depending if I put that part in. And this is the Lions Bridge, and for Ice Diddy, you're going to see a lot of misremembers run by. Just one of the reasons why I ran here. And the water behind us is the Chesapeake Bay. Well, no, it's not. It's not the Chesapeake Bay. I'll have to figure out which one it is, because I live on the Chesapeake Bay, and that goes north. The James River, that's the one. And so anyways, long story short, today is vanilla. Came here to do my first official tobacco review. It's not kind of what my channel is about, but this guy named Dwight 2 days ago gave me a shout out in one of his videos, and I thank you, Dwight. I call it a handle name, because I go back to the old CB radios, but it's the YouTube channel name, the Pipe Smoking Knife Maker. And you know, I never would have thought he would have shouted me out in that video, because we haven't really communicated other than me commenting on his videos. So I just comment every single time, and I guess that enticed him to give me a shout out. And I again thank you, Dwight. Met a whole bunch of people yesterday. So I have come to him and said, hey, why don't we do a collaborative review? He did one on, I guess it was a week and a half ago. He has the roll cut, and I have the loose cut of baren vanilla cream. And I said, well, you do your review and I'll do my review. So this will be coming out obviously this week, and he's done one and I've done one, and this is our interpretation. You know, I'm a motorcyclist, tobacco, gun loving, you know, kind of guy, physical therapist, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and open this tin of baren vanilla. The type of tobacco it is, sorry, I've written this all down because I can't remember stuff. Black Cavendish and Virginias. Even though it's loose cut, it's called ribbon cut. It's an aromatic. I'm really looking forward to the smell, because I love the smell of vanilla, because you heard me on the way here of why people, or boys or men, enjoy vanilla. So the flavoring is supposed to be cream and vanilla. I don't have the taste buds to pick out everything, but it's in the name. So and then it's made in Denmark. So here goes the tin opening. There's the pop. Yeah, I always should just go around it, because always hear it pop and then it just doesn't. So, I brought my vanilla-ist pipe, and it's a no-name pipe I bought off of eBay, but it seems to be one of the best pipes that I've actually bought. It's less than 30 bucks. Yes, please. In almost every one of my videos, I drop a ton of good tobacco. Oh my God, there is deer. Holy crap. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. 2 deer just running along. Crazy. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. So I just got to tell you, one of my favorite YouTubers, he doesn't do it anymore, and it's like 10 years ago. He's like John Doe is his handle, and like if you YouTube it, it's like jarring tobacco. And he has like 5 or 6 videos, and he's just comical. Look him up. You know, this would be his style of, see that? All right. Yeah. Hopefully you can see that. Yep, right there. Yep. That's his way of showing you the tobacco. If you want to see it, buy it. Look it up online. I don't think I'm that great, so at this moment in time, I don't think anybody really cares about which pipe I smoke out of. So I don't really know how to do a review, so I just go with 5 senses. First one, taste. Not good. Not good at all. We already did the smell. The smell is wonderful. You can tell it's going to be a light vanilla because it's not like overpowering vanilla. Sight, let's just go with, I said what a vanilla is. Vanilla art tin. It's just boring. Now, what's kind of funny is, if you look at the front of this tin, there's 2 lions. And you're seeing the backside of one lion here, and there's another lion on the other side of the bridge. So it's a perfect place for me to do this review. So sight, it's vanilla. I don't know. Do you try to drop some? Here, this is what it sounds like. Sounds like tobacco hitting the ground. What is that? Smell, taste, sight, hearing. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. To touch, it's tobacco. Now let's light it up. Like I said, I'm not a reviewer. Remember I said I didn't have taste buds? I don't love it. Maybe it's the wrong pipe. It's mellow. It smelled good, raw. Bradley from Stuffin' Things, he talked about vanilla, and I think he did roll cake or something. And he didn't like it, which I'm kind of surprised because it's very mild, if any. It's Cavendish in Virginia. I don't know. It's all right. Well, Dwight, I don't know what you're going to say, but I'm going to tell you. I'm actually interested in seeing your video. Thank God I motorcycle, because this video would suck. I'm going to sit here and ponder a little bit. It's smoky. It's full-bodied, as I've told you. Kind of the way I feel right now, full-bodied. I just got to look at my notes and see what else I forgot to mention. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, yes, I did forget one thing. How does it make me feel? It's another YouTuber I watched, the all-year motorcyclist over in England. Same with Ice Diddy, he's over in England too. But the all-year motorcyclist does his motorcycle reviews, and his last thing riding a motorcycle, he asks, how does it make you feel? How does it make him feel? And it's usually like Naughty Boy or whatever else. So I was thinking the same thing. How does baren vanilla cream make me feel? It's very calming. It's a lazy day smoke kind of one. Maybe it's because I'm sitting here listening to the water lap up against the shore. Maybe it was where I came and I ran and I got my endorphins out with running every couple of weeks. If you ask me, it's not getting me horny, so it's definitely not an aphrodisiac at this point. I guess it's like, this is like the writing description of what vanilla is. It's just what it is. I guess it's kind of like a relationship for a man. Sitting down and just having a bowl of tobacco and reminiscing or pondering, or you could make life decisions with this tobacco. It doesn't get your it won't give you dopamine hits. If you're going to make an investment, a financial investment, an emotional investment, that's where this tobacco would fit in. So that's going to wrap it up there for me in the tobacco review. Again, this is my first one. I don't know how to go about it. I don't know what to say. I'm just making this shit up as I go. Very large tin. It's a little bit over a year and a half old, whatever, February 2022, 3.5 ounces. Vanilla cream is a colorful blend made of loose cut tobaccos mixed with cut plugs. It is manufactured from specially selected and aged Virginia tobaccos and a modern baren black Cavendish, then blended with an exceptional vanilla flavor. This selection creates an outstanding blend with superior flavor, unique aroma, and offers a distinctive taste experience. All right. I'm going to finish up this pipe, pack up. Hopefully you liked it. If you didn't, I don't care. It's vanilla. Kind of feel like I'm vanilla. I'm just a vanilla kind of guy. Yep, that's it. Done. Go home. Bye-bye. Nothing more to see. No, really, there's nothing more to see. Really, seriously. Go home. Embrace the suck.